Have you ever felt lost? Have you ever gone through moments where it seemed like nothing would work out, where life's difficulties were bigger than your strength to face them? I know you've asked yourself many times if it's worth continuing. If it would be easier just to give up. Maybe you're tired, exhausted, and life seems to be pulling you into an endless hole. But what you may not know is that, no matter how difficult the journey is, every step, every obstacle, every moment of pain has a purpose. And believe me, this message was made for you. If you allow it, it can change the way you see the world and, more importantly, how you see yourself. Today, I want to share a reflection with you. A reflection that will touch your heart, that will make you stop and think about everything you've lived so far. If you're ready for this change of perspective, if you're ready to hear what life has to teach you, stay with me until the end. Sometimes, the message we need to hear most is the one that makes us cry, the one that makes us deeply reflect on our choices, our mistakes, and most importantly, our future. Because, no matter how difficult life may be, it's never too late to change, never too late to learn, and never too late to rewrite your story. Life won't wait for you, but it offers you, every dawn, the chance to start over. So, close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath, and allow the words that will come here to resonate in your heart. Because something very big is about to happen, a true transformation. You just need to believe. When you look at your life, what do you see? Do you look at the moments of pain and failure or at the victories you've achieved, even when it seemed impossible? The truth is, many times we are so focused on the difficulties that we forget to see how far we've come. How many challenges have you already faced? How many times did you look at your life and think you wouldn't make it, but somehow, you found the strength to take the next step? Every difficulty you've already overcome is proof of how strong you truly are. Life has the power to surprise us, and even more, the power to teach us. When everything seems lost, that's when true strength emerges. And this strength doesn't come from the outside, it comes from within you. It's at the bottom of the pit that you discover your true capacity for overcoming. Every time you fell and got up, you became stronger. Every time life challenged you, you proved that you are capable of more than you imagine. So, I want to remind you of something very important. You are not defined by your falls, but by your ability to get back up. Sometimes, the secret isn't in avoiding mistakes, but in learning from them. And it doesn't matter how many times you hurt yourself, what matters is how much you dedicate yourself to continue. The simple fact that you're here, watching this video, is already a victory. You've come this far because you have something inside of you that life can't take away, your strength. You are capable of handling much more than you believe. And, when the time for new challenges comes, you will see that this strength is all you need to continue. However, on our journey, there's something that many of us struggle to accept, our weaknesses. We all have flaws, moments of insecurity, fear, and doubt. But you know what's interesting? It's these very weaknesses that make us human. Our mistakes, our imperfections, are the bricks that build our life story. And no matter how many times you fall, the important thing is to get up with courage and continue. Don't blame yourself for being imperfect. Don't blame yourself for feeling fear or insecurity. There's no problem in not having all the answers. The problem is that many people go through life trying to hide their weaknesses, trying to present an image of perfection that, in reality, doesn't exist. But true strength doesn't come from trying to be perfect. It comes from accepting who you are, with all your highs and lows, and still getting up every day to fight for what you want. Remember, no one is perfect. We are all works in progress, and every failure is an opportunity for growth. Life won't be easy, and you'll make mistakes along the way. But every mistake is a step toward success. The pain, the challenges, the falls, all these moments are necessary for you to grow. They're like fire refining gold, making it purer and stronger. Don't fear your weaknesses. They are your allies, not your enemies. They are the ones that teach you what you need to know to move forward. So, instead of trying to hide your flaws, celebrate them. They are part of you and have an important role in your evolution. You don't need to be perfect to be valuable. You are precious just as you are, with your flaws, but also with your strengths. And it's in the combination of these two sides that you'll discover your true greatness. One of the most difficult things to do, but also one of the most liberating, is to forgive. Forgiving others, but more importantly, forgiving yourself. Many times, we carry the weight of the past, the mistakes we made, the choices we wish we'd made differently. And this weight prevents us from moving forward, from growing, from living with more lightness. Many people live their lives as if they're trapped in a past that can't be changed. They constantly punish themselves for the choices they made or the things that didn't work out. But what they don't realize is that, while they keep carrying that weight, they're forgetting to live in the present. Forgiveness is not an act of weakness, but of great strength. It doesn't mean you're forgetting what happened, but that you're freeing yourself from the weight you carry. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Free yourself from the chains that bind you to the past. Forgiveness is the key to your emotional freedom. When you forgive, you allow yourself to move forward, without the shadows of the past. Don't let past mistakes or old wounds define who you are now. And forgiveness isn't just for others. Sometimes, the greatest forgiveness you need to give is to yourself. How many times have you been too hard on yourself? How many times have you blamed yourself for things you couldn't control? Life is made of choices, and often, the circumstances are beyond our control. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made, the opportunities you missed, the choices you didn't make perfectly. You did the best you could with what you knew. Now, it's time to move forward. Have you ever stopped to think about all the things you can be grateful for? Gratitude has the power to change everything in your life. When you start focusing on what you have, rather than what you lack, your perspective completely changes. Life stops being a constant struggle and becomes a journey of opportunities. Gratitude teaches us to see the positive side of things, to find beauty in the small things, and to appreciate what we have. No matter how hard things may seem, there's always something to be grateful for. Maybe it's your health, your friends, your family, or even the fact that you woke up today. Gratitude has the power to heal emotional wounds and bring inner peace. When you start practicing gratitude, you realize that, although life isn't perfect, it's full of precious moments that deserve to be celebrated. Start today by looking at your life with eyes of gratitude. Find the good things, even in the hardest moments. Gratitude has the power to transform pain into learning, failure into opportunity, and sadness into joy. When you choose to be grateful, you make room for more happiness and more success in your life. Life isn't easy. We all go through tough moments when we think we won't make it. But I want you to know, from the bottom of my heart, that you are stronger than you think. You have within you the ability to overcome any obstacle, to turn any pain into learning, and to create a life full of meaning and purpose. Don't let life's difficulties define who you are. You are so much more than your circumstances. You are a being full of potential, strength, and courage. No matter how many times you fall, the important thing is to always get back up and keep moving forward. This message was made to touch your heart, to remind you of how incredible you are. Life may be challenging, but you have everything you need to win. Remember, your journey is yours. And in the end, you are the only one responsible for writing your own story. Make it a story of overcoming, strength, and above all, self-love. Now, I want you to stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and remember, you are capable of anything. Never, ever doubt that.